All right, first graders, today we're going to be drawing our pumpkin and we're going to be mixing our secondary colors to paint the different parts of our pumpkin. So first we need to draw our pumpkin. You are going to be drawing yours with a pencil, but I'm going to be drawing mine with a Sharpie so you can see it on the screen. So in the middle of your paper, you are going to draw an oval for the center of your pumpkin. And then on the sides, we're gonna draw some bumps for the ridges of the pumpkin. So you're gonna start at the top of your pumpkin and put your pencil on the top like this. Then you're gonna bump up and around the side and then back into the bottom of your pumpkin. So that's one part of our pumpkin. We're gonna do that one or two more times. So start at the top of my bump, curve up and around and back in. Then I think I'm going to do mine one more time so my pumpkin can be a little bit bigger. So then I have 1, 2, 3 bumps on this side, so I need to do 1, 2, 3 bumps on this side. All right, so then at the top you can draw a little rectangle stem. And then for your grass, you can draw a zigzag line if you want, or a straight line. So once you have your pumpkin and your grass and your stem, then we are ready to paint. So we're gonna use our primary colors to mix our secondary colors for our pumpkin. So remember, the primary colors are red, yellow, blue. The first color we need to make is orange for our pumpkin. So we're gonna take some red paint and we're gonna mix in some yellow paint. And when we stir it together on our plate, it makes orange. So when you have your orange, you can paint your pumpkin. And you want to paint all the way to the edges. So if I paint like this, I have a big stripe of white on the side, so I need to get some more paint, go all the way up to the edge like this. So you want to fill in our whole entire pumpkin. Okay, so when your orange is done, then we can move on to the next color. So now we're gonna paint the grass under our pumpkin. So before I make a new color, I need to clean my brush and dry my brush. So I'm gonna tap my brush and kind of swirl it, tap, 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 tap. I wanna make sure I don't see any more paint on my paintbrush. So sometimes paint might get up here, but that's where we can use our towel. So I don't see any more paint on my brush part, so then I'm gonna dry it off. And if you have any paint on the metal part, you can also wipe it off. Okay, so this paintbrush looks good as new, so I am ready to paint my green. So for the green, we're gonna mix some yellow with a little bit of blue. When you stir them together, it should make green. So remember, you're sharing your plate with your table today. So we're not gonna mix all of our paints together. We're just gonna do little bits at a time so that everybody can share. And that way we won't mess up the paint for everyone. Okay, so when you have a green, then you can start painting your grass. So this time we're gonna be really careful not to get our paint on our pumpkin. So I kind of like to trace my pumpkin first with my brush. And you could trace your grass too. And then it's easier to fill in after you trace it. So we're gonna paint all the way to our edges to fill up our grass. Okay, and then we're also gonna use our green for the stem. All right, so the last color we need to make is purple for our nighttime sky. So remember, before we make a new color, we need to clean our brush, wash him in the bath, and then we're gonna dry it on our towel. Okay, my paintbrush is good as new. So to make our purple, we're gonna mix some red with some blue. And that makes purple. So just like with my grass, I'm gonna outline my pumpkin first. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill in the rest. All right, so when your pumpkin is finished, you can put it on the drying rack.